sad to write the saddest song in the blackness of night. It lasts too